switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission. I remember we didn't have any permission.
It's a cold world. No
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels.
Huh?
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Just to fucking post some shit.
An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
You talk about the way fucking.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Oh, that same nigga plays.
Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Oh, I should
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Purdy now to throw. That's complete to Wicks. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round.
If I see Kawhi, I'm going to kick him in his fucking kneecap, bro. I swear I am.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Wherever see Kawhi, I'm
and
kicking
it's
him
now
in
a
his fucking
7-0 game.
I doubt it.
Kickoff unit is out
I mean,
on the field.
if he just hit one of those open threes and then they beat us, I would have been cool.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out
But
to the 30.
what's money?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Justin Fields signing 2 years, $40 million with the
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Young to throw it.
$20 million per year.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Only way a nigga scored on the last time.
Now Young.
XFL playoff.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. This now a 3rd and 4. Young, he's going to change it up. Now Young, off play action. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack the dawn, and now I'm yawning, wipe the cold out of my eye, seeing who is this paging me and why. It's my nigga.
This is fielded at the 7. Sheds off the tackle. Now a
fucking fumble.
It looks like the defense has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big
way.
You turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Oh, y'all cut Green Jared, huh?
Yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things, establishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
I know. If anybody figure out on that shit, you know, that nigga Jimmy fucking hurt his shoulder and his thumb, broke his thumb.
I love that
just a shoulder.
Diagnosed is perfect on that.
With a broken thumb, nigga, all the way until fucking
and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
What's the
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes I think quarterbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Because last year I went for it one time. Niggas like bitching. Oh no. I gotta go look at the fucking movie. I think I could have went for it.
That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Twisting away.
It was 4th and 3, but I was passing.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not the one that grab the guns and come to get you.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin.
Hey, yo, C.O. Coach, where you been? Oh, okay. Where my phone at?
2nd down and 4. Slot man moves right.
Yeah, shame my nigga David getting extorted.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field.
I think my nigga will be getting extorted out here.
Well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball is right on the money and leads to a big play.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Young now. Being chased out left. Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Benson, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. On play action, Young eluding the pressure right.
So this nigga don't fumble? Hey, yo.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 30.
He got a smooth piston.
Rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that.
By Xavier McKinney at that.
So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Benson. And he is into the end zone.
There's no fucking way that this nigga just head on to that ball.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now it's second and 10. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So here's a 3rd and 14. They go play action here. Purdy. Trying to fit it in the middle, but it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Open man here is Benson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Off the play fake, Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the 1st down.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That boy got more money than you
Elijah
can.
Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Young.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
On 1st down, it's Benson.
Look at this shit. Every time you fucking pass me on the run, these niggas start running slow as fuck.
I
can get like a fucking the defensive line gets fucked up. I mean, why the hell is my safeties and shit like that?
Reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Sorry ass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half. You got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
On first down, right back to Benson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll try to throw now. Young. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Here comes Benson on the toss right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Trey Benson saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
We're not going to try to be Jameis Winston as a back. Okay. Jameis, man, let's go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Ultimately chose the back out.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Oh, fuck.
Caught on the right side.
I didn't think nobody's nut on this one, but nobody.
So the completion
Who y'all playing?
just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 48-yard line, here's a second
Who
and
the fuck is
7.
that dude?
Here's Purdy.
Let's see.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
Liverpool.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs.
You got it today or tomorrow?
And he will get this into the end zone.
Back-to-back
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And we went to overtime last game.
Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Yeah, but then the game played in a week or something.
Kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time. Young off the play fake. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Young. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one.
Oh, Young loses it. Oh,
and of course, I don't get the fumble back.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Throwing, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Let's see if I can hear it.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Good hope.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy now to throw. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing.
They said that he's in charge of the highest paid safety ever.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Purdy. Wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. A play fake. Now Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
Oh, you're talking about the linebacker.
Benson running right.
Hollins.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
No, he just
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
116 yards.
I thought you were on that tight end we saw. What the fuck?
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe
that's
the
still kind
biggest
of
play in this football game. They'll try to run for it with Benson.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing.
Why do I keep getting caught up in the watch right there?
Time to shine. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Benson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
A handoff here to Benson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
What the hell's wrong with you?
That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
So
and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead.
I really fuck with them for that.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now.
Yeah, that's what all teams should do.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown
you can say that, but
those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
When you get to a point, like, you just get sour on a person, like, nigga, this nigga's kind of ass. Yeah. He had like 4 coaches, like 4 or 5 offensive coordinators.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the
I don't know why he didn't say goodbye after week 17. They said he weren't bringing them back.
Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, he didn't throw it high enough, far enough. Oh, nigga, Purdy. You thought that? Oh, you thought that correctly, bro.
That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Purdy with one final shot here. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And
they have secured a spot